Hi there, students. Do you know what a peeping Tom is? Okay, a peeping Tom is somebody who likes to watch people getting undressed without them knowing, or to watch people having sex without them knowing. Maybe he's looking through the keyhole. Okay, so to peep, to have a little look, but where people don't know you're looking. Okay, so a peeping Tom, somebody who gets sexual gratification from either watching people engaged in sexual activity or watching them undress, watching them naked. Now, I think this phrase only applies to men. I don't see why it couldn't apply to women, but the name Tom is a man's name. Now, what's really interesting about this phrase is the origin. Okay, the origin is quite old. In the 11th century, there was a countess called Lady Godiva. Okay, so she was a Saxon noble lady, and she did exist, and she's even mentioned in the Domesday Book. Okay, it's a book that the Normans made of everything in England and all the people in England after they conquered the UK. Anyway, let me get back. So there was this noblewoman called Lady Godiva, and her husband was putting lots of taxes on the people of Coventry, and she begged him to reduce the taxes because the taxes were hurting the people. The people were starving. Anyway, as the story goes, her husband said that I will reduce the taxes if you ride on a horse through the city completely naked. Okay? And as the story goes, the people of the town refused to look. They all shut the shutters. They closed the shutters of their windows. Everybody except one person called Tom, who was a baker or a butcher, I don't know. And Tom looked at her and watched her ride naked through the streets. And from that comes the origin of this phrase, a peeping Tom. Somebody who likes to look at naked people, or who likes to look at people engaged in sexual activity without them knowing. Now, if this story's true or not, much more difficult. Lady Godiva lived in the 11th century. There is documented record of this story from the early 13th century, I think 1236. But there is no mention of Tom until the late 18th century. So, I don't know. It's a myth, I think. But the origin is quite interesting and is good. It's a good piece of British culture. Okay? So remember the phrase, a peeping Tom. Yeah? Somebody who spies on people who are naked. Maybe a boy who's made a hole in the wall of the girls' changing room and he's peeping through it. Okay? A peeping Tom. A phrase to remember, and remember where it comes from as well. Okay? So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.